Good afternoon. My name is Collie, and today we are going to be looking at Tabletop Simulator. I'm joined today by the ever wonderful Kidra.
Hello, I'm Kidra. I have been playing Tabletop Simulator for at least a few years, and I will be helping out Collie in explaining how the game works.
And in doing so, I hope that we can also explain to some of our viewers and get some more people involved, because it's always nice to play these sort of things with friends.
Mm.
So I'm at the tabletop menu here, and normally there's several ways a person can join, and we're just going to cover one or two of them here today. So normally what you would do is you just click join, and you'll find the server that you actually want to join, and you can see that Kidra's server is actually nicely highlighted there in green, which is awesome. So you can click on that and click connect, but we don't normally actually do it this way. Normally we send invites, so let's see if we can do that quickly here now.
Invite sent. Should
There
have one
we
now.
go. So you just click on the invite. Okay, so I'm just going to hit Shift Tab just to open up that instead of the actual patch notes, because it's a bit buggy sometimes. So you can see he's invited me to join. I'm just going to play. I've accepted. And it's always good, of course, to have a password on your actual server. I'm going to cut this out in editing so that you guys can't see what I'm typing in. But we have a default password that we generally use.
And there you are.
Ooh, chess. This
A
is fancy.
classic.
So what's the controls like? How do I go through? I see if I right click and click somewhere, I can move the table.
Yes, if you hold the right mouse button down, you can rotate your camera around the table. And if you rotate to the correct angle, you can see all the avatars sitting at the table. You
Nice.
see, Tabletop Simulator is an environment that presents you with all the necessary physics and mechanics to play all sorts of games. Now here we have a chess setup. So we have a board and pieces. If you hold one of these pieces with your left mouse button, you lift them up. Simply like this.
That's awesome. So let me
Okay.
quickly try doing that. It says here I can't do anything because I'm in spectator mode.
Right. We have sides on the table, like I'm currently white, and the black side is free. You are not assigned, so let me change your color to black. Now you are the black player, and you control the side and pieces of the black player. Or
Nice.
at least you should. One of the
And,
things of tabletop, yeah.
and must the game master do that, or can someone just click on a little circle and then join?
Usually you can click on the color and then you are assigned to that color.
That's awesome. That's really intuitive. So let's see if that works now. I can move my pawn.
And they snap in place. You can see here tiny shadows appear telling you when you let go where it nicely and neatly fits into place.
Okay, so let's make my first move. I can see a little shadow there. That really helps quite a bit.
Yeah, and as you can see, of course, I can now do everything. The difference to normal games, PC games, is Tabletop Simulator cannot enforce rules of games unless you script them in Lua. It has an extensive scripting capability.
So I can basically cheat and
Yes, and that's a great thing. You have to learn the rules like with real board games, so you are quite involved and you can all agree on, well, let's do it different. Let's make house rules. Nothing keeps you from doing that.
That is awesome. So you can, if when you remember when you were a kid and you played Monopoly, you used to hide all the money. So I guess you can probably do the same thing here if no one is looking and you're quite
Thank you for another $15. It's amazing.
Yes, of course. I can pick your pieces up here, which I shouldn't be able to do with any other type of
It's a
game
very
that does
good
this.
organization in South Africa.
So yeah, players
for our
really
main
need to
con,
learn the
that's what
rules,
we
and the game
always
masters
use.
need to explain the rules to their players. So it's a bit of a different kind of involvement. And likewise, because we have a simulated environment here, we can spawn all kinds of other stuff. For example, let me see. Components. How about we enhance this with a card game?
Oh, okay.
I will just go. You see in the top, you have a menu bar with many buttons.
Yeah, I can
Games
see
up
that.
here, and there's objects. If you click objects, a window pops out. And I will now go on to the first, components. Then cards would be good. So I select cards, and there's a standard deck. So I drag and drop that out of there. Let go, and boom, we have cards.
That's awesome. I see that mine is like grayed out. I can't really click on those. Is that a setting?
Yes. These would all be settings under options, permissions. There, as the host, I can say who can do scaling of pieces, who can draw lines, who can do nudging, who can change the team, who can change the color, saving, whatever. And very important, who can flip the table. That's always good to turn off.
Oh, yeah, so we're not going to be like those Magic the Gathering guys that start flipping tables and stuff randomly.
Yes. So you can set some options there. You can also save objects. Let's imagine I had a card deck here that you really liked, and you said, I want this, or some piece to put on the table.
Mm-hmm.
You right-click on it, and about in the middle, you have this key symbol, save object. With that, you can put a copy of that in your own stash to use in other games.
That's awesome. So let's say I want to do this little pawn here. You just right click on it and you can actually save it. That is really, really useful. So let's have a look at this cards. So of course I can pick them up. So let's see, I can move them. Now how do I interact with this? How do I actually get a card from here?
There are multiple ways. If you just hold the left mouse button pressed, you pick it up. That's what you do with all card deck types, objects that you can have here. But if you left click and drag quickly, you get the top card.
Let's try. I wasn't quick enough. There we go.
Because that can be a bit cumbersome, what you also can do is the number row on your keyboard above the letters. If you press a number on that while hovering your cursor over the card deck, let's say you want to get 3 cards, then you press 3 once.
Okay, so let's try that quickly.
Oh, you dealt.
Oh, I just pressed 3 on my keyboard.
Oh, then this is a bit different on this table here. Weird. If I do that, then I get 3. Okay. So normally when you press the numbers on the number row, you get the number of cards that you pressed right in your hand. And your hand you find at the bottom of the screen.
That's awesome.
These are invisible. And it's actually quite good that we have multiple here card hands now on the table, because you can see they are all marked with a question mark.
Well, on my one, I can actually see all of the cards. So I can see you've got a few 3s over there, a 2, a 5, and an 8. So
yes, but only you.
Yeah, okay, that's awesome. So if I was like a normal player, I wouldn't be able to see what's in people's hands, because that's useful. So you can't go sneaky and cheaty stuff on here, huh?
Yes, and sometimes these cards can be a bit small and you want to take a closer look. So for example, let's take this one and I press F to flip it over. F for flip. That's what you do, flipping cards to reveal or hide them. Now let's say this is a bit small. If you hover your mouse over that and press the Alt key, you hold it pressed, then you get a big picture view right in front of your eyes, and by using your mouse wheel up and down, you can zoom in and out.
Wow. So that you can actually like scroll it all the way so it's like fills the entire screen.
Yes, and there's a new option recently patched into Tabletop Simulator, this hand at the bottom of your screen. You can actually go into options.
Let's just see where options is. I presume you have to press escape. Oh no, there's options on top.
No, it's menu, not the options for the server. It's on the right side, menu, configuration, like the escape menu, as you said. And there you have a tab, games, graphics, sound controls, and interface. If you tap interface, there, the third option from the top called scale. No, that's not that one. That's the UI scale. The bottom, miscellaneous settings.
Miscellaneous, yes.
Yes, and there, the top option has a slider, hand minimized size. It's per default now in like 0.26 or something, so that your hand is not fully visible on the bottom of the screen. Before it was always full visible, so like 1.0, and you can adjust it to your own liking. If you prefer to see the cards fully, or if you want to have them hit a little bit.
Nice. And I see you can actually even change the pointer effects as well to have a 2D or 3D. Or if you supported them on Kickstarter, there's a special one here. But I didn't do that. There's lots and lots of options in here.
Yes, and it also has VR capability.
Nice. So for us sitting at home with VR headset, you can actually like experience this whole thing in VR. That's awesome.
So now what can we also do with the card deck? I mean, there are typical mechanics that you will need in card decks, like shuffling them. You can do that by picking it up and shaking it. Then you shuffle. Easier is the R button. Hovering over it. Hover over it and press R, please. Then you shuffle.
Nice. So that's very convenient.
Yes, that's what we usually do. And what you can also do is like right click, you can cut the cards, you can split them, you can deal the cards.
So let's do a split and we'll do the classic freeway. And I guess you don't have to split them as much anymore because this used to be like part of shuffling and I presume it shuffles randomly.
It depends on the kind of card game that you're playing. This would actually be useful, but as you see now, when you pick cards up or entire stacks and drop them on another stack, they will merge into one stack again.
I see that these cards are like a different orientation. Is there a way that I can change that?
Oh yes, let me show you. You hold the left mouse button and pick it up, and then you press Q or E to rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise. Like Q is counterclockwise, E is clockwise. But there's also a setting, you see it's rotating in certain increments. And this is the top right setting that is currently set on my screen to 30 degrees. The menu bar on the top, the right side option.
I see it there.
If you click that, you can change the rotational degrees. In certain situations, 90 degrees or 45 degrees might be ideal.
It's nice. So let me try it quickly in 45-degree increments. Let's see how this works. So I pick it up. Nice. And now it only rotates in 45-degree increments. So let's put these back.
And you see, I don't like that these other positions here don't have any that don't have any players have cards. I would like to have them back in the deck. This is quite a mess now, but there's an easy way to get them all back neatly in the deck. You drag a box around all of them that you highlight them. I don't know if you see them highlighted now.
I don't on my side, but let me do it from my side, and then you'll just talk me through because it sounds easy. So you highlight them, yeah,
and then you press G for group.
And it just cleans up.
Yes.
That's like the most difficult part of a card game anyway, is always the cleanup. So that's extremely useful.
Yes. And now let me show you what happens. I mean, this is a table. Things can fall off the table, right? In the left side, there are different tools. There's also a flick tool, probably for playing marbles. Let me flick them off the table. I click and drag, and off they go.
They're floating in, yeah.
They're stuck here. If they really drop off, let me see if I can get it to drop off. It probably just vanished in a hand.
Oh, there you go.
They appear again. So they're not lost. What falls off the table comes back to the table.
So you'll never ever lose your Monopoly pieces.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's also a notebook feature where you can note down rules or scores or whatever you want to do. But one other great thing of Tabletop Simulator is you can save the games. And there's an autosave. So if somebody drops out, I mean, we're playing over internet here, probably a few thousand miles away from each other. And let's say internet acts up. That's no problem at all. Then even if the host drops out, the host only needs to join again with this game that is saved, and everything stays on the table as it is, and the players just need to take their seat again. Likewise, when a player drops out, they just rejoin, take the seat, and continue play as usual.
That's awesome. So you can actually say like a little snapshot in time with the game.
Yes, we can also undo rewind time. That's what I can do. or I can fast forward again. It's like an undo function here with steps.
Nice. So if you make a mistake in the game, you can just rewind a little bit and then catch up to where it's supposed to be and then follow the rules again.
Yes, and if it's getting too late, you just say, let's save and continue tomorrow, and we pick up the game again. No cleaning up, no setting up, just nice and easy.
Nice. So let's have a look quickly at all of these other options that I've got here on the screen. And I'm just going to go through all of the ones on the left. So we've got the grab. We've done that. So I see there's like a draw function as well here.
Yes, you can take a pen and draw smileys on a chessboard if you want to.
So this is probably nice for taking little notes and things like that in the game itself.
Yes. You can label, for example, your discard pile of a card deck. Say, this is the discard pile.
That is awesome. And the next one here is zones. What is this zone thing?
Well, you see, sometimes we have cards and somebody needs to take a peek on, let's say, the first 3 cards in a card deck. Everybody could see that if I just drag them out now and flip them over, because I can only see the card myself when I flip it over. There comes the feature of zones, because there are, for example, hidden zones. I can drag a zone here now on the table. It is colored in my own color, player color. If I right click on the zone, I can change the color. And only the player whose color the zone is can see what's going on inside. I drag a card in there and another, and you cannot see the cards at all, even if I flip them.
Yeah, and I presume this is normally, because I'm like an admin in this, I'm going to be able to see that at the moment. So if we played this normally, you won't be able to do that. If you have the box around, it'll be completely blocked off.
Let's see. You saw it just now?
Yeah.
That shouldn't have happened. The Game Master, it is set to white. And you can still see it.
Ace of... what's that? The little clover leaf thing. Spades,
okay.
I think. No, there we go. I can still see it on my side. But I think it's just because this game is not set up for cards.
Yeah. You know, let's load another game, because Tabletop Simulator comes with a lot of classic games. So let's start with the Solitaire deck. I will now click on it and will reload on both of our sides to the new game. Here we go.
Oh, that's quick.
So let's see. Again, hidden zone.
Yeah.
Right click. I set it to white.
Solitaire is normally also a one-player game, so maybe that's why I can still see it.
That will we figure out. But hidden zones work like that. But okay, there is no tutorial without what's going on the side of the people giving a tutorial.
Yeah, and it's better for demonstration like this anyway. So now we know how zones work. So let's see what else is here. So there's lines, so you can measure as well in inches and centimeters and 3D even, it looks like. So let's just see how this works. Let's do it in units, centimeters. So I want to know how wide this table is, or this line is that I'm drawing on the table. There we go. That is 50 centimeters long. So this is great for like Warhammer 40k, for instance, for firing and that sort of stuff.
All right. Do you mind if I assign you a color just quickly? Because indeed you were a game master.
Oh, okay.
You're green now. And now all these things should actually work. Let's try again with the hidden zone, if you don't mind. Here it is. I set it to white.
Okay.
I drag something in there.
I have no idea what you dragged in there. I just see this white box. Just moving my camera here a bit.
You see this card here?
Yeah, I see that. That's a 5.
I move it inside and it should be gone.
It's gone. Even if I like change the cameras, let's see if I can like go into the box. Even if I go into the box with the camera, it's still gone.
Okay, so it was really black color was for the Game Master. Makes sense actually, but there's another way to say, hey, please guys, don't peek. Press B once, please. You're blindfolded.
Okay. So let's see what has changed. Not much. But yeah, so at any time you can blindfold yourself. And I see there's a little chat box here at the side, and it'll even say who's pressed B and who blindfolded themselves.
So there's no cheating with that.
Nice.
So I mean, the chat of this game here works with IRC, so quite robust. You can chat with people. You can also find randoms. I think that sometimes on Discord or Reddit, people also gather up or just put a shout out in a global chat, hey, who wants to play?
Nice. And I'm not going to go through the rest of it because it looks like it's flick and there's like text and 3D objects and decals, so I presume there's little stickers and stuff. So we've gone through all of those. So I think this more or less covers the basics of how to play. Shall we take a few minutes and just do something a bit quick, like play a little bit of chess or something like that? And let's talk about some of the other games that you can get on here.
Surely we can do that. Would you also want to cover why even do this? Why even use Tabletop Simulator?
Definitely, because it's so far it's a robust tool. But why would anyone go through all this trouble to do it online instead of in person?
Yeah, you see, games and board games that's one of our oldest cultural invention, I would say. And we always like to play games, and board games have a special appeal because you meet people, they're classics, there are always new games coming out. But, you know, last time I was on a board game fair, they were selling these huge backpacks that are square to fit game boxes perfectly, so that you can take your game with you to other people. And nowadays we're living so spread out over the world. I mean, you are in South Africa, I'm in Germany, and we're playing a game now. There is no chance for many people with moving, with jobs and all the time to always meet up, and it takes a lot of time. So Tabletop Simulator basically recreates board gaming as we love it, but we can do it instantly and over the internet. Of course, it's great to meet people in person. It's a special event and everything, but if you just want to play a board game, this is great. It has so many options.
Yeah, and what's nice about this as well is it's not just the actual experience of chatting. You can move the camera and you can change the scenes in this as well. Like for instance, now we're sitting in this huge cathedral, and I've seen some others where it's like more personal, like rooms and that sort of stuff. And I'd look at all of the DLC in the game, and it's like a huge number of board games. A lot of them are fairly priced as well. It's a lot cheaper to buy a board game on here than, say, for instance, going out and buying the physical one. But I've got a question for you. If I buy one of the DLCs, can my friends still play it, or do they need to buy the DLC?
I have yet to meet any DLC that every player has to have. All the DLCs that I have, and I have a fair amount, only the host needs. And then all the players can connect. For example, let me load one. There is a really beautiful one. Let's see. C-Tab. Battle for Souls, a 2-player card game. I will click on it and load it. And then the DLC will also download on your side.
Yeah, it's busy downloading at the moment. It looks like a really big game, this. It's got 58 things to download, it looks like. So we're at about 50%.
I can actually see a percentage and your ping besides your name. It's currently still telling me 0%, but I guess that's just not true.
Yeah, it's doing the DLC download first, and then I presume it'll download the assets afterwards. A quick thing I just want to cover from my side is I've seen that it does have a workshop as well. And there is a lot of games that I'm fairly sure people don't have the rights for. So I just want to put a disclaimer on here just to tell people that if you do use that at your own discretion. Find out what the laws are in your country and use some common sense to actually do that. Don't go out and play something that's clearly been pirated by a creator.
Yeah. But since Tabletop Simulator has a workshop connection, people can also create their own games. I mean, the simulator comes with templates for card games, so why not try to make your own card game?
Yeah, and I think that'll be way more fun, is to actually sit down and create your own card game and that sort of thing. And some card games are open source, like Cards Against Humanity, so you can create your own decks and things and rock out on that. That would be amazing on here.
And there is a hint For me now, there is already a huge selection on the workshop of Cards Against Humanity cards and really good scripted tables. But Cards Against Humanity is really not for this stream now.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have to keep things PG-13. I know that's the #1 requested one to play, but unfortunately, it's very difficult to have fun in Cards Against Humanity while remaining family-friendly.
Yes, indeed. How does the download of the DLC look on your end?
I've just completed, and wow, this looks amazing.
It is really beautiful. I mean, we're not going to play this game now, but we can show a few things that creators can do with this. I mean, you see you have the cups here with counters. And these cups are basically boxes of holding or bags of holding because they contain an infinite amount of these markers. You just hover your cursor over it. And like with a card deck, you drag a marker out of there. Or two. Or you drag them back in there and they're gone.
Nice, and I see when you hover over it has a little infinity symbol, so I'm sure that means it's infinite. And what I like about this as well, so I've been pulling out 2s, let's pull out a 3. If you hover your mouse over it, it actually says 3 activations left and 2 activations left. So everything is informative.
Same with the dice. If you hover over the dice, you also get the number highlighted that currently is active. And if you press R over dice, they flip up in the air and randomize. You can also do it multiple times.
Nice, so you can't, it's not like, you can probably also do the whole flip it here and then do that, but it's fairly difficult to make sure that stays random unless you really flip it, and then you might flip it off the table.
Yes, I mean, let's see if I have something in my stash for this. Doesn't look like. But people also make dice towers for this. I mean, there's physics in here, and you can then just throw the dice in a dice tower instead of, dragging a box around them, grabbing all 3, shaking them like I do now, and then throwing them across the table. There are multiple ways of doing this.
It really gives you options to like find your own play style in this and see what works for you.
Yes, if you like smashing dice across the table, go ahead. But don't knock the pieces over. You can do that.
Let's
and
see.
There's another great thing. You see on your side, you have this little book here. And look, if I press tab, there's a little arrow highlighting what I mean.
Oh. So let me zoom in on this because the text is quite small. So I'm going to press Alt, so I've got that. And you can actually now read all of the rules.
Yes,
so
and you can flip the pages by either right-clicking and... where was it? I can select the page here. Well,
I think it's only 1 page in this one. It doesn't look like it's a full book, but normally you can just like the same as your cards, you can just pick up a page and you can flip it.
Right, it has no page count in its name. It just has reference information. The book, besides that, has 1 out of 10 Battle for Souls rulebook. And there you can right-click and select State. And there you select the page.
So let's go to page number 6. And then there it opens up quite nicely, yeah. So you can't flip it like I said before, but you can right-click and State, and you can change it to page 7. And now we're on page 7.
Yes. There's, by the way, also a tablet that you can have with which you can load web pages inside the game here if you want to quickly look something up that you don't have readily available in-game. I will just quickly drag it in here. Oops, I guess I reloaded the wrong... that was my mess up.
Well, I think somehow this works as a demonstration because this is a nice little office desk. You've even got like a notepad here.
Right. Yeah, you see we have a tablet with an actual web page. If you click on that, you can start searching.
So let's type in FURSAverance.
Now I get a pop-up. Collie wants to open URL. I will open it. So you cannot just open web pages for other people. They have to agree.
That is awesome. And I can see there's a whole bunch of streams on here on our FURSAverance page, and everything works. Even the calculator, you can press buttons on that and that works as well.
The clock here has multiple functions. You can right-click, you can have a current time display, a stopwatch, or a timer with seconds to set. That is what we used last time. Like I can set 60 seconds now and then press play and we will have a countdown.
Nice. So I think this more or less covers all of the basics that the person needs to actually start playing. So because this is a pre-recorded segment, we're now going to go into the future. So you're going to see future Collie and future Kidra. And let's actually play a game. What game are we going to be playing?
We are going to play a game that is about 50 years old already, but still relevant. Cosmic Encounter.
That sounds awesome. So yeah, that's all from past Collie and past Kidra. So let's switch over to the future.
Let's go.
Hello everybody, it's Collie here and we are now live and I'm joined together here with everyone and there's just something that I quickly want to talk about before we get started with the introductions. I just need to say huge shout out to everyone that's donated so far. We've raised $627. Ivik has just informed me in our latest con we're about 50% of the way from the latest con's total in terms of donations, and we did it on the first day in live streaming. It's fantastic. For those of you that don't know, all of the money is going towards Husky Rescue. It's a charity I've personally worked with. Many of the furries in the fandom has worked with. A lot of us have adopted Huskies through them, and literally every cent counts. So please don't be upset if you can't donate a lot. Even if you donate $1, it's amazing. And if you can't donate anything, that's also cool. You can also volunteer some time with them, or even just spread the word, spread the love. All of that is absolutely fantastic. So just a huge warm thank you to everyone that's donated so far. You guys have exceeded my wildest expectations. So with that gone, let's start with some introductions. We've got a few friends here, so I think let's start with Kidra and we'll just go around in a circle.
Yeah, welcome back to the future, Collie. I'm Kidra. I helped Collie explain the mechanics of Tabletop Simulator in the pre-recorded Tabletop Simulator tutorial that you just saw. And this time we brought friends to the table. So there's Takyu, Cos, and Serious Goat, who so kindly have volunteered to play live with us. This is our usual game round, and we want to show you what the game looks like by playing live. Shall I talk a bit about the actual game we're playing, or?
Yeah, let's quickly talk about that, but just a quick one. From where is everyone sitting around here? So I know there's some different accents. So South Africa for me. Kidra knows Germany.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Sirius, and I'm from the United States in Florida.
I'm Kos. I'm from Georgia.
And my name is Takio. I am also from Germany.
Yeah, so we're all from different parts of the world, of different time zones and everything like that. That's what's so amazing about this game. So if you don't mind, Kidra, you can take it away and let's hear about the game.
Gladly. Well, today we will be playing a real true classic, Cosmic Encounter, a game that was first published in 1977 by Eon Games. Let me see if I got the name right. Yes, Eon Games. And this got re-released in 2008 by Fantasy Flight Games, who, they also make the DLC. This here is a purchasable DLC for Tabletop Simulator. And speaking of DLCs, Tabletop Simulator and the DLCs are currently 50% off. So that is a great coincidence. So what is this game about? We have multiple worlds here for each player. Each player has like 6 planets with ships on them. And the story is age-old technology of warp gates was discovered. And this is what we have here. This is the hyperspace jump gate. So now we can decide ourselves where it points. This is determined by the Destiny deck that we will show later. Basically, we draw a card, and this shows with what player we will have an encounter with. This game here is entirely about having encounters. And points are scored in the game by establishing foreign colonies on other planets. There are two ways to do this. You invade and win an attack encounter, or both sides want to negotiate and agree, well, let's mutually exchange colonies. For this live stream here, we'll be doing it that when our time for the panel is up, the player or the players with the most points win. Usually you see that here in the middle is a counter with tokens for each player. And usually the first player who has like 5 foreign colonies wins. So, but what makes this game so relevant still after not too far from 50 years? Well, it's the aliens. We have a huge amount of different alien races that break the rules of the game. For example, I'm dragging one here. And here we have the ethic. And the ethic has the power of guilt, which reads, as a main player, after you lose an encounter in which both main players revealed attack cards, use this power to collect compensation from your opponent as though you had played a negotiate card instead. This is very easy to play. Race indicated by the green lights at the top. They're also yellow and red. Red is quite complicated, but they have powers that really break the game in some way. And this makes it so interesting. Every game is basically different. And so far, we all had a lot of fun with this. So I would say we start getting set up and then just start playing the game. You will see the more intricate details as we go along in the game. So the first thing is we need to determine what alien races we have. For this, we need to draw, was it the flare cards? Taku, do you remember?
Yeah, each player draws 2 flare cards and then decides which alien he wants to play.
And I think, yes, I accidentally mixed the cards in there. They should not have been mixed yet. So my bad. Let's quickly draw them out.
Oops.
No, wait, it shouldn't. No, they're actually not mixed, so that's good. All right, so we are going to shuffle these, and everybody is getting 2 cards. And from we can pick one of the 2 alien races that we have, and the players then get these alien sheets with the powers noted down. So let's get this back in here. This is shuffled, and now everybody please draw 2 flare cards.
Let's see. I never get the same ones, which is good, I guess. Keeps it variety.
Let's go in order of our nickname display in the upper right corner. So Faz, what cards do you need from me?
I've got the Gambler and then I've got the Vulture.
Vulture. Okay, these are you 2 cards.
Thank you.
Cos, what do you need?
I have the Citadel and Warpish.
Let's see, that's a Citadel, and now let's go with Warpish. Here they are. And Sirius, what aliens do you need?
The Chosen and the Barbarian.
There you go. That loves me now. So, Merchant and Parasite.
I think you forgot me.
You're right. I'm sorry. So what do you have?
The Bully and the Magician.
We didn't have most of these yet. Interesting. So let's Let's take a look what we can do with these.
Yep.
Yeah, and just so that everyone knows, these break the game extremely. There's literally a card in here that allows you to draw and choose cards out of the deck for the other players for who they need to attack. So you basically control the entire game if you decide to play that game, that actual card. It does make it a lot more difficult because of course you'll make enemies out of just about everyone, so everyone wants you out and they don't want you to use that power.
I will just go with the Parasite again because that one is quite simple. You remember what it does?
I think I remember, but let's just, for the sake of it, just go past me and we'll go around the circle and just explain to everyone what the cards are going to do.
For sure.
So on my side, I chose the Vulture, and his one is very, very simple. All I need to do is every time someone has an artifact card that they discard, I can just grab it and stick it in my hand. In a nutshell.
Oh, gee. Well, let's go clockwise.
Oh, and I never discard my artifacts as well, by the sound of things. I keep them and they're always mine.
It's quite powerful. Well, I'm playing the Parasite. The encounters in this game have different phases, and there is an alliance phase where we ask others to join us in our fight, basically. And my power now is, I just join the party without being asked if I want to. Unless specifically prevented by another game effect, such as the force field artifact, when it is my turn, I may use this power. I don't need to, but I can, to ally with one side in an encounter as if I had been invited. So I'm the party crasher that comes around uninvited.
All right. I am the magician. I have to use the power before we select our encounter cards, and I force my opponent to play 2 encounter cards face down. Then I can choose one of the 2 encounter cards and add it to my hands. Then I play my encounter card normally. I don't have to use the encounter card I took from my opponent.
That sounds annoying. Perfect.
Yep,
A little
and there's one little downside. If my opponent has only 1 encounter card, I can't use my power.
Oh, and we all.
Oh, and the opponent. Yeah, sorry. The opponent must play the encounter card I didn't choose.
And yeah, we can only use our alien powers as long as we have at least 3 homeworlds left. Or was it when
3.
we have 3, we cannot use it anymore? 3 was the minimum, right? Yes. Yeah. So then, Kos, have you picked something?
Yes, I picked the Warpish.
Difficult one.
Yes.
What's it do?
It allows me to, after the reveal of an attack card, I can add 1 to each total for each ship that I have.
Ooh.
In the warp.
Yeah, in the warp.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
That sounds annoying. That can sound annoying too.
At least we don't have the masochist yet who wants to lose ships. By the way,
Go
on.
Oh, I was going to say I selected the Chosen, basically as the main player. If I put my encounter cards down, and it's optional to use it if I don't like the results of it, I can draw 3 cards out of the deck, and if one of them is a better encounter card than what I put down, I can use that instead. If I don't get any attack cards in there, it doesn't have any effect. So essentially, I can put something down, I don't like the result, I can pray for divine intervention and hope for something better.
Yeah, and just to explain, we were talking about the warp. That's the swirling circle here in the middle. That's where ships that got destroyed go. And at the beginning of our turn, we can get 1 ship back, but there are also special cards if we get all ships back. So they're not lost, per se. Let's see. We have the destiny cards that go here. They're shuffled now. Then we need to
Apparently
put
mine had too
our...
many more.
I don't know, we need to put our 2 flare cards into the Cosmic deck as well. Where are the other flare cards?
I put mine already in there.
So, you all put your flare cards in there? I think so. Then let's shuffle them. So how many cards do we get? 8, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yes.
Then everybody please draw 8 cards. So Anna, let's see. We wanted a clock on the table for the negotiation timer, so let me quickly get that one. I hope I'm not going to reload the entire game then.
Let's see.
Ooh, okay, I'll take that one.
There, that's the clock. That will be our countdown for negotiation. Let's make it a bit bigger. Perfect. And we need a whose turn it is marker. Let's use this red checker. Do we have any volunteers to start? The usual rule is that the youngest player starts.
I'd say we go by that rule if there are no objections.
Well,
I think that's me then.
That would be cost then.
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
perfect. Well, then let the game begin and good luck to all of you.
All right.
we do play with tech cards, right?
Yes, we do. Right, we get tech cards in the beginning. How many?
Yep, everyone gets 2 tech cards, chooses one, places it face down below the alien race, and discards the other one.
Alrighty.
Sorry, I was just reading a donation thing there.
I'll take that one. And I'll put this one back.
So
In case people wonder what is around the table here, this game has like 6 or more expansions that all add aliens. I think close to 200 different aliens and mechanics and everything. And we are only playing with one expansion now. Sorry, I cut you off, Faz.
No problem at all. I'll keep this one. I'm just going to stick it at the bottom of my other cards. There you go. Oops. Sorry.
So, here's that.
Go. And then cost once you're ready, you get to choose your destiny.
I just choose one if I recall the rule.
Yes, just one card, and that determines with whom you have an encounter.
And dang it. It is blue.
Ah, there we go, our host. All right.
Ooh, what are you going to attack?
Oh, before I forget, we still play with the rule that we can only ask 2 people for alliances. Correct?
Yeah.
The whole board can't. The whole board can't gang up on you.
Otherwise, you could always ask everyone. Which
Yeah,
is
that's
kind
kind
of
boring.
Would like
Sometimes,
everyone
though,
to
you have to
help
be
me gang
strategic
up
with
on
who
this
you
person.
ask.
Yes, would like everyone to help me gang up on this one person, please.
Yeah, you won't know that.
Okay, so of course, which planet you're attacking, it doesn't matter, it's the beginning of the game. So that one. So yeah, you need to ask for alliances.
Yes. I am gonna ask for Kidra and Taku to help me out on this.
Okay, and to defend, I'm going to ask Sirius and Kidra if they want to defend.
You're making this really difficult for me once again.
You have to choose who you align with, who you want to team up with, who's your enemies, who's your friends.
Well, you're my next door neighbor, and I'm sure we had an old quarrel, so I'm in on the attacker side.
Ooh. I mean, I was only dictating twice, you know.
I will support with 2 chips.
Well, I'll send in what I got. It's early in the game. I can afford blue, so.
Okay, so at this stage we have to put our cards down. Let's see if I get to keep my planet.
Alrighty.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, flip. So let's see,
So what do we got?
4, that's 6 plus 10, 16.
It looks like a tie, actually.
What happens in a tie?
Then the defender
Defense wins.
No.
I'm going to say, can I zap that?
Oh, the defense wins.
Oh no, stop
Wait.
power.
Is it
You're
defense?
serious?
Yeah, the defense wins in that case? Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna mulligan that. You didn't see that. I have my defense and offense mixed up.
For once, I didn't see that.
I almost
For once.
neglected your stopped your defense as well.
Okay, so defense wins?
Yep. That basically means that you get to get 2 rewards, or either 2 rewards or you can draw 2 cards.
I'll take 2 rewards.
Nope.
Not.
I'm playing some Ionic Ass.
I'm gonna have to take a look here and see which ones. So no rewards for me?
Yeah.
No rewards.
Sorry.
Alright, well, I'll put them back. No worries.
But
Christmas
you
has
get a
been
nice
cancelled.
warm thank you from me. Thank you for helping me out, you know.
No, hey, there we go. Appreciation is always good.
And from me, angry glance while my ships are getting towed to the dump.
Alright then. I guess that makes it so then counter cards go here. And I guess it's my turn.
Yes.
Don't forget that you can research at every reinforcement phase beginning.
Yes. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Pop one down. And let me see here. I have a special encounter card where have an encounter with the player has the most cards in hand other than you. In the event of a tie break the tie to your left. Alrighty. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in my hand. I would assume a good majority of other people do too.
I've got 7 in mine.
Kidra should also have 8 cards in his hands.
Well, that would be me then, I guess.
Alright. So tie break to the left. My left or your left?
Your left. So basically you're going all around the table till you reach me.
Alright. So who do I go against? It looks like if I got to go to my left, it's Taku, right?
Now Taku has 7 cards.
Oh, that kind of tie break. Okay, so it's only the 2 of us, so I'm attacking you. Alright.
Sounds lovely.
Let's do this one. And
always the Outer Worlds.
I'll take 1, 2, and I will ask. I'm gonna ask Koss and Taku for help.
I will also ask Koss and Taku.
Come on.
I will join in on. I will definitely join in with 2 ships. I'm going on the defense side.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well,
I'll
thank
go
you.
to attack.
All right.
So we currently have 4 attacking and 5 in defense. Well then, let's see. So just a second. I'm also playing this card here, and I call 4.
Cards are revealed. You may call for any number as a spread. If the encounter cards are different from each other by that number, I'm going to trust that you know what that one means.
Well, I said 4 now, and of our 2, if we both have attack values, and they are apart from each other by 4 or more, then I add that number to my attack value.
Okay, 4 or more. Okay.
So then,
All right, let's flip them. So
that looks like defense wins.
not
You're
yet.
playing that game.
Nope, I am playing the merchant as a main player or ally. After encounter cards are revealed, add 1 to your side's total for each card in your hand plus this card, and I have a total of 7 cards.
Nice.
All right then. All right, off to the work we go.
And these we don't discard. Thank you very much, Takio.
No problem. And I'm going to draw my reward now.
Darn it. Oops.
Let me group them.
There it goes. Thank you.
Don't forget to take your ships back.
Oh. I thought I maybe could establish a colony in your hands.
We can negotiate about it when we attack each other. Oh, have I told you guys that I came across my favorite store here in town today that always gives me a suppressed smirk?
Oh, what happened?
The slogan is, "We bring the world into your home," and they sell reinforced security doors.
I'm since we're in the regroup phase, I'm finishing my tech, the vacuum turbines. I am discarding this card, and I can draw 4 cards from the deck and choose any number of cards I want to keep, and the others I discard. So I can even discard all 4 if I don't like them.
Fair enough.
All right. All right, I discarded all 4 cards again. All right, time to choose my destiny if there are no objections.
Oh boy.
The most
Yeah, sure.
boring colonies.
Well,
Given
none.
of a tie, break the tie to your left. Which means I have to attack our host.
Oh no.
I'm going for the middle world.
The middle one of all of the ones that you've got there. Are you sure about
Yes.
that? Oof.
I'm sending it in 2 ships. And I'm asking Kidra and Sirius for help.
Okay, and to defend, let's see. Kos and Sirius, do you guys want to help me defend? I promise you it'll be worth it for you.
I need to really start establishing colonies. So.
Really? You
Yeah,
can
we're usually
choose.
playing too nice.
You can attack if you really want to. That's perfectly okay.
Right, choose your 2 encounter cards you wanna play face down for me.
2.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Remember, that's my alien power.
Ah, okay. Well, good thing they're both the same, so it's alright.
Very well. I'm going to play my Magician Super Flare. When using your power, turn one of your opponent's 2 cards face up before choosing. Choose either the face up or face down card and take it. Your opponent plays the card you did not choose as normal.
Oh boy.
Alright. This is the card he chose.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to go to my hand.
Ah,
Same as my Flare. And I'm playing, actually, this card.
you really... Okay, so... Oh, that's what you're going to be playing against.
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3...
Oh! I should
Oh
have chosen the other one. You told it was the same card.
Ouch.
Well, the problem is you'll always choose the best card in your hand, so you have to bluff somehow. Because I knew you had something that you could flip it, so you would have flipped this one, because that's the first one I played. You want to know what's the best one.
Wait, 40, 44, 46? No, I can't counter that. I can't counter that.
Eddie,
Alright.
Eddie.
Holy
oh,
cow! You just disintegrated the invading army.
I'm so sorry. I should have played the other. I should have taken the other card.
Oh, you don't get a colony, you can trade it for cards.
Trying to get them to stack before
okay.
I take them back.
Yeah, but okay. No but. Sorry.
No buts.
Nope.
Only flares.
I have no objections so far.
Well, that's dandy.
Yeah, with that it's Collie's turn.
Yay, I could finally attack.
Yes.
What's my destiny?
Wait. Before that,
Uh-oh.
I'm sending the plague on you, Collie.
Oh, why would you do this?
Because you lied to me. Play the start of any encounter and choose a player, in my case Collie. That player loses 3 ships of his or her choice to the warp, if possible, and must discard 1 card of each type that he or she has in hand.
Holy cow!
Yikes.
Okay, that's really not an issue. You forgot something. You forgot something extremely important. Thank you for the play card. That's mine now.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
But noted now. Do not anger Collie any farther. Jeez.
yes. I have the feeling I'm going to lose some cards in the next few turns.
Okay, so it's all 3 types, right? What if I only have 2 of the types? Oh, no, it's encounter. Yeah, so I've only got the encounter and artifacts.
If you have only encounter and artifacts, then one of both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's one of each, whatever you have.
Okay, there you go. Okay, where's our Discord? There's Discord. Okay, thank you for the plague. Much appreciated.
Shouldn't have played the plague. Totally forgot about the watch.
Okay, now let's see what this is. Purple. Sorry, course.
There's a card on the ground over here.
It's probably
This
one
was
of
under the table.
the discard ones that probably fell over.
Wait, flares don't get discarded like that, do they?
Some of them is only play once, others is keep it.
As long as flare cards don't say they get discarded, they won't get discarded.
So who had that bully card can
Except
keep it.
if
I never drew the bully, so
But it was definitely one of the cards we had, so I will shuffle it back into the Cosmic deck.
yeah,
There we go.
perfect. Okay, so I'm attacking that colony there. Let's see what resources I can invest. So I'm attacking you with 3 ships. And I'm going to ask Kidra and... am I going to be nice? Nah, Kidra and Sirius, do you want to help attack Kos?
We'll find out here in a moment, I suppose. Kaz, who do you ask?
Sirius and Taku for help.
Oh boy.
in the defense.
I will
I
offer
really need colonies. It's not that personal, dude. I need colonies, man.
7 in total? Oh,
2,
7 versus...
7 versus
I
2.
make it 7 versus 5. I'm supporting the defense.
All right.
Okay, is everyone in?
Pick your poison.
Mm-hmm.
One, two, three, flip. Ooh,
Damn.
it's 5, that's 7.
Yeah, no chance.
5, yeah, no chance. Oh, sorry
Well then.
guys, we tried.
We
Now you
try.
must
That's all
go
we can say.
I'm not losing a world this early in the game.
I have 3 ships. I'm drawing my rewards.
This also means you're burning through the good cards early on.
Yeah.
I will hopefully get more.
That's, you get a little advantageous in the beginning, like, oh yeah, I have all these backup cards, and then in the end, you're like, oh, I don't have any more backup cards. No reinforcements. Everyone uses their reinforcements usually right out of the gate.
I mean, I need a certain type of cards. Although I get it on every encounter, so I don't care.
Myself, no. I have to discard and draw again because I drew my own color. Red. Well, sorry, Taku.
Attack me.
There we go. And I'm asking Collie and Sirius.
Okay, I'm asking Kos and Collie for help.
You're asking me for help?
Yes.
You've got negotiation cards, I promise you.
Yeah, but I have other cards too.
Okay.
I keep making bad gambles, but I'll try for the offense again.
I'll send 3 ships.
Got like Vegas odds right now.
We really need to get onto that scoreboard.
Kidra, please play another encounter card face down.
So let me mix them first so you don't know which one I actually picked first.
It's a very good idea.
Did any of you get that card from me now? Ah, it fell through the
No, it fell through the table.
Quickly swap it
What
with
did I
that 40 I
pick?
dropped.
Well, you do know I have my magician flair.
What the hell is going on here?
I'm going to be muted for a minute.
Table
Got
doesn't
company.
like us.
I have company walking in.
Okay.
All right. I'm
These are my
playing
cards.
my Magician Flare, which means I can turn one of them. And I'm obviously going to take this one. And
You know-
I'm... What?
Oh. Then I say, as the gambler, 6.
All right, let's flip the cards then.
What good did this do to you? You lost.
No, I have still my Magician. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards in total in my hand.
Your race is totally broken. Fair enough.
So for those watching, this is what we meant by the actual cards let you cheat and break the game.
We're going to play Quake after this or something in one-on-one, Takio.
Cos, you get 2 rewards. I put your ships back. Yeah, my power is sort of
Out of bounds, yes.
but there's still one power that is like super annoying. The I don't know which one it is. The one who chooses the destiny each turn.
The dictator.
Yes.
Yeah, Dictator is the worst one to play with. But I thought I could play it in such a way that you can win with it, but it seems like a lose-lose situation. Because everyone just gets upset with you if you choose the cards that they're going to play with for some reason.
Well, not us here. We are friends after all. This is the goal of the game, so... Okay, Kos, your turn. I had enough.
Yep. Take a destiny card. Assuming he's still there.
Cos?
Well, he said somebody was walking in on him, so...
I forgot my race power the whole time. Oops.
Well, that's Tabletop Simulator. You have to mind the rules by yourself.
There's no info pop-up that is like, hey, think of that, or hey, you're doing something wrong.
It makes it a bit more involved, in my opinion.
Oh, your ships are still on the portal there, Kidra.
Oh, yeah, they're trashed.
Oh.
Yeah.
They
Yes,
didn't
right,
want
we
to
lost.
go. Should I be nice to everyone?
You aren't, so don't ask.
Okay, then I'm not nice.
Takio will remember that.
Yes.
See, I don't remember what it takes to get ships back from the warp.
You can take
In your either Mobius tubes or certain tech cards allow you to do that, or at the start of your regroup phase, of your regroup phase.
Yeah, you can take one back.
Mobius tubes depend on what the description says, and tech card again depends on what the description says.
Don't forget your 2 right there as well, Cos.
I put them in front of your home planets.
Oh.
But honestly, I think I forgot the 2 the whole time to bring back my ships.
I think we all did. We had no time to practice more this week.
I need to play this game more often so that I actually get good at it.
I don't think you can. It just changes too dramatically every single time you
Yeah.
play.
Yeah. I mean, just look at the plays we had with the Dictator, or look at the plays we had with the Masochist, or this game is again far different from each other game we had so far.
And we're not even using many expansions yet.
Yeah.
Chaos, the game.
Mm-hmm.
All
Okay,
right. So
what's
who's helping you, Cos?
Right, back to the game. I'm gonna ask Sirius and Kidra to help me attack.
Oh, you first have to draw. Did you draw your destiny yet?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm attacking you again for some
Oh,
reason.
wow. Okay.
Fate's gonna have it. That's the only card I'm gonna draw.
Ah, you.
It's gonna be me versus you this whole game.
Emphasize they were shuffled. So
Okay. 100%.
Right.
So how much are you going to attack me by?
didn't you ask anybody for alliances?
Oh, you first have to say how much you're attacking, and then ask
Right.
who's attacking with you, and then ask for alliances.
Yes. That's
so
fair.
2.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked for Sirius and Kidra's help.
Okay, and I'll ask for Sirius and Kidra as well. Would you like to defend?
Sorry, I will go on the defender side this time. I need cards.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh.
But I only have one ship to spare.
I'm getting spread thin here. But
Mm-hmm.
it's a gamble.
See if it pays off.
Okay, let's go for it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 14.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
Man,
okay.
do I have anything that can help? No, I do not.
Nope,
Damn.
sorry guys. All those go to the warp.
Just so people know what's going on, I have only one ship on each planet. When I draw one of those away from the planet, I lose that planet.
Well then. It is my turn. From the regroup phase, I'm going to take, one of my ships back. I'm going to put it on my tech card, which I think I can use. Oops. I'm going to take a peek at it here real quick. Okay. I don't know. I guess that's... Yeah, I'll leave it there. Okay, and I'll draw my destiny. Purple. Joy. Alright.
No, attack a different planet. That one's my favorite.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Let's take over his favorite planet.
I've got very limited resources, so I don't got much to play. I'm gonna ask for Taku and Collie's help.
Ooh. Okay.
So do you ask?
I am gonna ask for Kidra and Taku's help.
Alright, that
I'm
means I
sorry.
have to go all
I'm sorry,
in.
I have to stay out of this.
I'm going full on
Well,
attack
yeah,
with
that's
4
fair enough.
ships.
Oh wow! All right, all right.
I can only do 2.
One for 2 is 7 ships versus 3 ships.
Mm-hmm. And drum roll, let's see.
Okay, I think that's a pretty easy one.
4, 6.
1.
1. Damn. Yeah. Reinforcement
Your
ain't gonna
power.
help me there.
Your power cost.
Oh yeah, my power. How much does that go by? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Add by 1 by total each ship. Doors or otherwise in the warp.
Still one short, but
Yeah.
I thought I'd tell you.
Yay!
Well-
We're all on the scoreboard now.
Hooray! We actually have something there.
So we can't end in a draw now unless something really bad goes wrong.
So there's one time when I have to stay out of it, you score. Typical.
Of course we do.
So, something that I also can't remember from the last time we played this is when they go to attack that planet to attack them, do they still have to roll purple? Because it's not mine anymore?
If you want to have this back, you have to roll purple. Then you
Oh, I mean
can
anyone
attack.
in general.
No,
Others can't.
others can't. Only you.
Okay.
The portal always points towards the general system. That's determined by your destiny.
Oh, my tech is done. Okay, I can put that back now.
Right,
Taking
whose
cards
turn
from
is
this card.
Yeah, it'll be for next time.
It's my turn now, right?
Yes.
Okay, on regroup. I'm not going to be nice because Kidra told me about nice.
Now you're taking it personal after you wrecked me.
Oh, so I didn't teach you about nice. It was Kidra that taught you about being nice. Okay.
Nah, I'm nice. I'm going to play the Möbius tube. Everyone gets all his or her ships back.
Hey,
Oh,
all right.
yay.
Very
See?
nice.
See, I can be nice.
Just wanted to say, you see, if you had punished the whole group for what I said, that would be a violation of the Geneva Convention and a war crime.
Oh, dang.
All right, I feel a
Okay.
little safer
Thank
now.
you.
Let's see for how long. My destiny is wild. I can choose any player.
Oh boy.
Ah,
You're gonna bully.
yeah, the issue is no matter who I choose, I'm going to bully. I mean, I could.
You could attack me. I don't
Yeah.
mind. I can take it.
Cost. No, either Kidra or Goat. But since Kidra had a kind of critical situation, I'm going to attack Sirius.
Yippee.
Planet with 3 ships, and I'm going to send in 3. Come on. My ships don't follow my orders. No. Alright, I'm asking Kos and Kidra for help.
Serious, who asked you?
I'm gonna
Who do you
ask
ask?
just cost for help.
So clockwise, I sent 2.
I am going to, if I can get these to stack, spend the whole game stacking these ships. I'm gonna help the defense. I need cards.
All right.
5 versus 5.
Sirius, play 2 encounter cards face down for me, please.
Sure.
With the power of my magician, I'm going to flip 1. Huh. Which should I take? At least I know which one you're playing if I'm going to take this one. Which is perfect, actually. And I'm going to play this face down.
All right.
I mean, why do I even place it face down? I mean, they get revealed anyways. Attack 9.
Okay.
There
Well,
could
I don't like.
be-
I'm gonna. Wait, hold on. So that's 6, 8, 11 versus 9. Okay, so I'm gonna pray for divine intervention because I don't like that card. So what I'm going to do is take 3 cards from the deck. Ah, yes, and I can replace one. I'm going to also. Yeah, I didn't get any good of that. Oh no, I did. I'm gonna play this card so I can keep the one I got and replace the nice 6 with the 23. And return the other one to the deck. There we go. Got anything else for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19. Does anyone, Kidra, do you have, by coincidence, reinforcement cards?
Mm-mm.
Alright, then
sorry.
we will lose.
Alright.
I'm getting
Wait,
used to this.
Yeah.
Cost take
Yes.
2 reward cards. Now I'm assuming I can keep my flare card, because it doesn't say to discard it. And these go away. There it goes, thank you.
No problem.
That
And
means
don't forget your ships.
which means it's Collie's turn.
Mm-hmm. I have to draw my destiny and do some deception. Okay,
Let's not disappoint Ivik.
Yeah, Ivik needs deception. That's actually like a growing meme in the local fandom at one of the conventions. Green. Oh, sorry, Sirius, you've always helped me, but it's destiny.
I guess so.
Okay.
He should understand as a chosen.
And I'll just send 1 ship, and I won't ask anyone to help.
Do you ask anybody serious?
I'm going to ask. I'm gonna ask just Koss again.
So what I will
That's
do,
not-
I will use my power and
Close
join
enough.
the attacking
Close but no
side
cigar.
uninvited.
You really wanted to join the
Oh,
attacking
boy.
side?
I need colonies.
Yeah. Okay.
We all do, Kidra. We all do.
Okay, so before we choose our attacking cards, I don't have any attacking cards. I've only got 2 artifacts, which I get to keep according to my power. So I'm going to draw 8 cosmic cards. You can double check that. It's legitimate, right?
That's what I remember, yes.
Yeah, okay. 8 cards coming in.
Any other player, which means, from what I understand, not you.
No, but if you have a look at the bottom, it says if you draw a new hand, you keep your old artifacts after revealing them. Then draw 8 new cards in addition to. Yeah. So it's a secondary effect.
Alright. I didn't say anything. No objections there.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Wait, I accidentally drew a whole bunch of them. Okay.
All right, off we go. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, but you know
Oh,
what?
wow.
I don't want that.
Oh.
No. I'm gonna go ahead and play this one. So you need to give me a colony on a planet. So wait.
I will say nope. I'm playing a card set.
You don't gain anything from that. You don't gain anything. That's the
I know,
point.
but I don't want to make it easy for you. I
didn't
don't want to
join
make
the
it
attack
easy for
or the
you.
defense.
He's
What is
preventing you
this?
from
He didn't
getting a
join.
colony, so...
For
I
God.
wanna help.
I knew there was going to be deception this round, but we got
Well,
it.
then, okay. Then fine. I'll put the card back
He
so I don't have to discard it.
Didn't
So
join
now
the
we have
attack or the defense, but he did
Okay.
make sure the
But
negotiations.
thank you for
continued.
the zap, by the way.
And the flare goes to the discard. The
What,
flare
mine?
artifact must be discarded. Yeah,
Oh,
the flare you
jeez.
played must be
Alright.
discarded.
Okay, I will set the timer, and you have 60 seconds to come to an agreement. Now.
Oh, jeez. Well, man, I tell you, I got very little to offer over here. I'll let you put a colony here. If I don't know, why don't we just try to do what the bully card did? You get one on mine, I get one on yours. We call it a day.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. We both go up by 1
Okay.
point. I mean, if I can't win, at least we can, like, tie.
There you go. And I'll put one over.
If you want to tie, please after the game.
I got that joke.
Oh, doesn't that mean I've got 2 colonies now? What? I never actually pushed mine up, so there we go. You can see 1 colony there.
Yeah, you have
I
2
have
colonies
2.
now.
I have 2 as well.
You have 2 as well. Yay,
Here
tied
we
for
go.
first.
Successful negotiation.
Successful negotiation.
And I see Ivik is happy now. Very good.
I guess Kosh, you go ahead and get your ships back. Because nothing bad happened. And it's...
So my turn, I get a ship back. Let's see what the destiny is. Red. Well, sorry, Takio.
Yeah, bully the dragon. Wait, I only have 3 ships there? Add 2 ships?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I will send 2 ships, and I will ask Cos and Sirius if they want to help.
Alright, I will ask Faz and Cos.
Okay. So,
Alright.
attack first.
Alright, I will go ahead and I will try to get a little more colonies here.
I'm gonna
You already have
join the
2.
attack.
I know, but you know,
I
time
want
the
more.
time the time draws near, so
Yeah, we are at a half-hour mark past that.
Oh. Alright, already.
So you want me to play 2 cards, I assume?
Yes. And you know what's gonna happen? Whoops. I play my magician. So I can flip one over. I'll take this one.
Oh, you never asked if anyone wants to defend. Or I never had a
Yeah.
chance to actually.
I didn't want to.
You didn't
I
want
didn't
to?
want
Oh,
to
okay.
because I'm going to negotiate too.
All right. Let's set the timer. You ready?
Yes. You get a colony on my planets if I get a colony on your planets.
Fair enough. Let's do that.
well, that's creative.
I mean, it's only like endgame that you would probably say no to such a deal. Like if you're like right at the end of the game and you need colonies urgently.
Wait. I'm already voluntarily sending my ships to the warp. What's wrong with me? I'm getting too used to this. Well, the other possibility for negotiation would be like I draw 1 card from you and you 1 from me. That would be actually quite thrilling, but maybe next.
No.
Maybe.
You know, we need colonies to win, not cards.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well,
technically we
sometimes
need
those
cards
cards help you.
too, but
By the way, I think we forgot all the time to
Yeah.
draw more tech cards. How many tech cards do we get after a round when we do not have a
You
second
only get-
round?
No, you only get tech cards if you win an encounter as the offensive, and you get your number of foreign colonies +1 as tech cards.
That's what I
Oh,
feared.
oops. Oh well.
No tech for us.
No tech cards.
So for those watching, tech cards are basically also OP cards, but you have to pay for them by putting a ship away every level, thus weakening your defenses. But they're normally extremely overpowered if you do flip them over. Like, for instance, as soon as you see like there's someone with 6 or 7, you know that something bad is going to happen.
Yeah, something
Absolutely dreadful.
I destroyed an entire planet last time.
Yeah, and I
Death Star.
rebuild it again.
Oh,
Alrighty, Cos, your turn.
For once, I don't have ships in the warp.
It's a good feeling.
Yes.
Yeah, the only issue is he doesn't get an attack bonus.
Oh,
Green.
green.
God sakes.
It's goat bashing time.
Clearly.
Take the path of least resistance here.
Mm-hmm. Now, here's my problem. I don't have any more encounter cards. What do I do?
You draw a new hand, if I remember.
So I gotta discard what
you
I have in my
open it-
hand right now?
You show your hand, and then discard it and draw 8 new cards.
Alright. There's
Ow.
Yeah. Alright. You do what you gotta do, eh? You know what? No, this isn't bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Cos, put down how many you're gonna attack with, and we'll go from there.
I see Kos came prepared.
Yes, for once it didn't take me 100 years to put down my ships. And I'll ask Kidra for help.
I feel special. Serious. Who do you ask?
I will. You know what? I'm not gonna ask anybody. I'm good.
Okay. Well, I'm tugging along with one ship. Could be free real estate.
It's free.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Here we go. 23.
3 more.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna pray for divine intervention again. And let's see if that works.
How many do you need more?
I have 23 versus 25. I need 26.
And who loses ships? Okay. So how many more do you need? 3.
3.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pray for. Oh, wait. Who's giving me that?
I gave you that.
As main
There's
player or
another
ally.
deception.
Wow, it's my
Oh yeah.
no. Okay.
Yeah. So thank you for the
Ah.
thought. That's very. I should have asked you, but that's okay. But that's all right. Because actually, I was reading on my. I was reading on my alien card. It says I can draw encounter cards, and the new card may either replace or add to the value of my attack card. So I only need to draw one that has at least 3. So I'm going to draw 3 cards.
God, you forget that I have an auto plus number of my hand cards as reinforcement.
You actually need a +6 just to tie. Because
do,
of
huh?
my race card.
Okay, well, praying for divine intervention was not a good idea. So
Because you don't have any ships in your in the warp,
I will
so
have-
you don't
I
get
will
any
have to
bonus.
discard them. Oh well, I will put these back then, because actually no, these are going to be discarded. So you win. Congratulations, Cos.
Well, that's a new feeling here in this game.
It's such a rare thing to win.
You all have 2 colonies now.
Yes.
We're all back where we started.
If you don't resolve this by the end, it will be a group tie. So
All winners.
Everyone wins.
Galactic peace.
Well,
are we now debating the glasses half full or glasses half empty?
I do
philosophy?
just quickly want to say that the biggest winner,
It
'cause
depends.
while we were playing,
It
there's been
depends
quite
on-
sorry.
Huh?
While we were playing, there's been quite a few more donations, so I think the biggest winner here is Husky Rescue. It's at
Yay.
$663.
Oh, that's
Wow.
What was your goal?
The
They
goal
hit
was
$100
100 if I
goal.
remember correctly.
Sorry?
Wow.
So overshot by over 600%. Not bad.
Mm-hmm. And it's only half the con at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's still some awesome stuff to come. So Sudan's Quickfire Corp course is still up next. And then later on, we've got 2 DJ sets as well. And then there's also, so you want to run D&D, which is a tutorial on running D&D, if I'm not mistaken.
And remember, donate for all those cute little puppies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They do
Alright. It's my turn and it's red. Okay.
Totally not sending out hidden messages here. Totally not. Hey, why are you attacking me? Oh. Oh.
That's what my thing says. You were distracted by dogs, and
Yes.
Can you
That's
blame him? They're
no
so
one saw
cute.
the invasion coming. They were too busy petting the dogs.
We should have replaced the background room here with just a collage of puppy-eyed huskies.
Oh, that would have been a good idea.
I think that we can do for the
Uh,
next one.
yes. Okay, so I'm going to ask Collie and Kidra.
For attacking,
Yes.
Yeah, for defense, I will say I'm going to ask Collie and Kos, since Kidra does what he does anyways.
ooh, this is difficult.
Yeah,
'Cause
I forced myself. Hmm? Oh,
Yeah.
Collie, you first. Sorry.
Yeah, because I know that you've got a strategy. You've got a mean strategy. You're pretty overpowered.
Yeah, and I will say, I'm sorry, Sirius, but I need cards, and I will just join Takyu uninvited.
No, go away. All of it, go
Oh,
away,
come
everybody.
on.
Yeah, go away.
No heart for parasites.
Take your ships away, Cos.
Thank you for the flare code.
You're welcome.
Snap.
All allies get solved, even your code. I hope you know that.
Say what? No, it says
Even
any
Yeah.
or. That's not and.
Here's the flare.
Of any all players.
Or
Any.
all, yeah.
Or all. I only want yours to go away.
All right.
So whoever's on mine can go back.
I will return to you.
Linguistics. Alright, I'll put my attack card down. Wait, where did mine go? I thought I had one. Oh, maybe not.
You know what?
Do you need me to draw 2, Takyu?
Yeah.
2? Alrighty. I shall go
Everybody's
ahead.
cards
Oh,
are going.
yeah.
So you do not know which ones I draw first.
And I'm going
Stop.
out with the magician.
Tap.
Nope.
Ah, we're zapping the zaps now. Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter because it goes to the discard. I'm taking both.
But you can play them, so win for me.
The
card
next
zap,
round
the
I
card
can zap.
I'm going to take this then.
How very
All right.
Star Wars of you.
All right. Now it's up to me. I'm going to play a negotiate.
Okay.
60 seconds are set. Ready, go.
What do you offer?
What do I offer? I mean, okay, you can take. You could we could just pick a card out of each other's pile if you want. I have some good ones in here, I like to think, and I'll take one out of yours, and then we all go back to our planets, pretend this never happened.
All right. I'm
All
going
right,
to draw
so
a
go-
random card from you then.
Go right ahead. All right, and I will go and take one from you.
Um.
Oh, come on, where the hell's the card at? Why is it flying around?
Please pull the
Yikes.
magician.
Oops,
Yes.
did I? Well,
Is this
that's,
your card?
that's the way. That's the way it's all about this.
Well, but my power is still kind of overpowered. I just have to guess what else you played. Since I can bet that one of your two cards is a negotiate card, if you have one.
No,
But it's your turn, Takio, then.
It's my turn already. All right.
Mm.
Blue. I'm sorry.
No problem. I came prepared.
Shall I paint a big crosshair on my chest for you guys to finally attack me?
Collie and Sirius are the most attacked people in this whole game.
Yeah, seriously, it is that way.
The universe
I'm-
wants your empires wiped out.
I'm going to come with 2 ships. And I'm asking Cos and Sirius for help.
Then, nice, whom do you ask?
Let me quickly strategize here for 2 seconds. Kidra, would you like to defend? And Sirius.
Okay, so now we are going clockwise. Decisions.
I'm going to go on the attack.
Holy cow, he brought 4 ships to the defense.
I'm going high
means
risk.
business.
I need cards.
But if this defense fails, you're in a lot of trouble.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
Are you going to do the magician again?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's first do that, and then you're going to ask your power is to choose 2, right?
You place down 2, and I will choose whichever I take.
Yeah. Okay, so you're not going to play the magician to first see which one you want to take.
He can't. I have
I can't anymore. I actually can't anymore.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out, is where is that magician?
I'm going to grab this card. And I'm playing should I risk it? It's 8 versus 2. You know what? I'm going to play that card. I drew.
Okay, 1, 2.
All right.
And
no, you guys need to negotiate. I don't want to lose anymore.
You have to negotiate.
Well then. Timer is set. No intervention. Then go.
You're not on many colonies. I'm not on many colonies. Let's just change ships. I'll give you 1 ship for mine, put on one of your colonies. Give me one of yours, put it on mine. Everyone's happy.
Okay.
Everyone wins.
Okay.
And we finally don't have a tie anymore. So let me go on to this one. This one has a lot of other ships there, so I'll join the party.
Both Collie and me have 3 colonies.
And thanks for the emotional support.
Oh, I just noticed wait, no, I don't. I lied. 1, 2, no, one, I just have 2 colonies. I don't know what that
Just to be sure, in case of a negotiation, the defender gains nothing, right?
No, defenders don't get anything if there's a negotiation. It means you arrived and it was peaceful and you can go home.
Just burn
Works
some
for
fuel.
me.
Fair enough.
I think Kidra urgently needs some cards.
Otherwise, I will just, play until I have to draw a new hand. That's fine with me too. But we're 10 minutes before the end of our panel.
So, yeah, it's my turn now. Let's see if we can get this done. We might finish 5 minutes earlier, so just so that I can switch over everyone. But let's see. Special. Who has the fewest ships in warp? Well, that would be Kos, isn't it?
Kos actually don't have any chips in this warp.
Sorry. Okay, Kos, you are under attack. I'm going to have to go all in with this one. Not that one.
Remember, Kos. I totally can add reinforcements.
That's fine. Oh. Well, you know what? I'll attack you with 1. And I won't ask anyone for assistance.
Well, that's not foreboding at all.
Whom do you ask, Kos?
I ask Sirius and Taku for help.
Okay, what I will do, I will just crash the party uninvited again.
Yeah, we know you, party crasher. I'm going to support with 3 ships in the defense.
I'm gonna go full Monty here and send 4 for defense. As it's we're getting to the end, so I might as well go all out.
You sure?
Right? Sure.
I'm completely and utterly being overwhelmed there. It's terrible.
Oh, I should have done that. Darn it. No.
I just have to take this card.
Use that next time.
Okay, let's flip.
The hell?
What? What's that?
About that, we're going to negotiate.
Oh, jeez.
Nothing to say about that, sorry.
Okay,
Wow.
now intervention, then ready and go.
Okay, we do the normal deal. You get one of my colonies because I see you're running a little bit low. I get one of yours. Is that okay? Plus, I'll give you I've got 2 zaps. I'll give you a zap with it.
Sounds like a fair deal to me.
There you go. 1 zap for you. You can come and settle on mine, and I'll come and settle on one of yours.
Collie's gonna deal all his colonies.
Yeah, I mean, now Collie's in the lead, so that was a good deal.
Very good deal.
Okay, let's continue. I'll clean up here so that we maybe can get 1 or 2 rounds in there.
Thank you.
Before the time is over.
Oh no, that's
No,
Do
it's
you
fine.
salvage this?
okay.
I presume so, because it says here, whenever any other player discards. Okay, no, that doesn't include me. So you can throw that one in the trash.
Okay, Kos, your turn.
That's not really how I wanted to do that. Yellow. Okay.
Oh dear. But By the way, I forgot to do one research. I have one planet with only one if you want to aim that for.
Actually, you have 2 planets. I'm just a bystander if it comes to an encounter.
True.
I'm just watching from a distance and judging.
Well, yeah.
You're staring as usual, right?
Yes.
That's what I
Okay, guys,
That's what
I'm
I
just
can
going to
do
not
next.
look at the screen for a few seconds. I just need to see that everyone is okay here. Okay, there's no one in room 2 yet. Okay.
That's how I'd look at the donations.
Oh,
So
let me maximize
I
the
will-
donations quickly.
I'm gonna ask Sirius and Taku for help in this attack.
I will also ask Sirius and Taku.
Well, I don't have a dog's chance of winning at the
I'm
moment.
so sorry, but I'm going all in on the defense.
Yeah, me too. Well, not
sorry.
all in.
Offense. Offense. Sorry, offense.
Oh,
Okay.
that's what I meant to. I don't know what I was thinking, but yes,
So
might as well go out with a bang.
We have 9 versus 1. Well, that's interesting. Okay, you're set. Then what I do is I use my tech. I have 9 ships on this, and you all ran into gluon mines. Your ships are dead.
My,
Oh, no.
I hinted at this earlier. If you see a lot of ships on a tech card,
You may reveal this, but before they reveal, it said 1 attacking ship.
Wow.
These are the
Ship
top results.
researching. Wow. Okay, so okay,
You're all
Kidra
dead.
wins.
Wow.
wow.
Whack.
Yeah, so it's now 4 minutes, so I guess we should end this here now, fast, or
I'm still waiting for them to go into the other live room. Let me see if that is done quickly. If not, we can probably do it right up to the edge. Okay, they're ready for me in the other live room. So I'm going to switch over quickly to some trailer music, and I just want to thank everyone for coming and watching and donating. And I just want to say, whoever donated the $3 to get us there, that's a very nice number. I love my metal. Thank you.
And you won this game. That's pretty impressive.
yeah,
Okay.
pretty
And,
fitting that the host won. Congratulations.
that wasn't bad at all. I was just looking at the
Cleveland
cards
cheated,
going,
obviously.
can I make this work?
I
without
call cheats.
being
I
very
call
quick?"
hacks.
Hacks.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining, and I hope that you guys, everyone else watching, maybe can give not only this game a try, but just like start joining TTS. If we do have a tabletop group that we regularly play games on and stuff, so you can either message me or Kidra on Telegram, and we will add you. That's the whole reason why we wanted to show you a very complex game, and we wanted to show you an introduction for the very easy games, so that you know what sort of difference you can have between very easy and very complicated. And then somewhere on the middle we can all play together, basically. So yeah, I'm quickly going to be switching over. Thank you guys again for watching. Cheerio. Bye.
Flip the table.
Table.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, before we go, flip the table. There we go.
There it goes.
Oh my.
Oh, there's so many pieces.